Welcome back. Let's keep it going.
The foundation of that 1998 Gwangju Declaration seems incredibly fragile when you actually look at their investigation process. They claim to have conducted a rigorous 3-year study, right?
Yeah, they claimed that, but the records show a complete absence of forensic testing. The lack of scientific rigor is staggering.
So they didn't even test the physical evidence.
No. Instead of taking the host to a medical lab like the independent investigators in Poland or Argentina did, the Gwangju committee relied heavily on biased interviews. And their methodology was just highly flawed.
What were they even asking then, if not about the evidence?
Mostly irrelevant questions. They were grilling people on their personal backgrounds and daily habits rather than examining the physical events. Furthermore, they entirely bypassed the key witnesses who were actually standing right there when the alleged transformations happened.
Oh, wow. So it was less of a scientific inquiry and more of a superficial administrative hearing.
Very much so.
Which really brings us to why this matters to you. When a local institutional decree contains a fundamental doctrinal error, one that actively denies global evidence and skips basic scientific validation, believers aren't bound to just blindly obey it.
Exactly. It highlights the essential tension between seeking the truth and maintaining bureaucratic compliance. The evidence has to matter. True faith doesn't demand the suspension of critical thinking.
No, or the ignoring of objective medical data.
Right.
It really does leave you with an interesting thread to pull on long after we wrap up here. If modern forensic science is currently being used to validate ancient supernatural claims, what happens when future scientific discoveries outpace the very tests we rely on today? Will science eventually explain the miraculous or just deepen the mystery?